All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. It is Badger Wild, and we are back with another video, this time with a more stable internet connection than I had last week. Got some things we got to talk about. So, there are some things I need to talk to y'all about. A couple of updates, things of that nature, nothing major. But if you all are here, if you're new to the channel, and you like these little live streams, and you like some of the videos that you see on here, I do implore you to check out the videos. Be sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe so that you'll get alerted to when these videos are happening. Without further ado, let's get started. So, a couple of things that I have to talk about. Number one, the big one. I put out a video on the Corvette thing. I'm going to modify that eventually. Because it turns out I thought that was a Factorum Corvette, and I was looking through it, and then the actual creator of the Corvette came out and said, "Hey, yeah, this is mine, by the way." And I was like, wow, I got egg on my face, don't I?" So that was kind of my big dumb moment right there. So that was my fault. I didn't research it enough, apparently. I've typed in Factorum ships with an idea. For those of you that do want to see the series continue in that direction, do tell me if just send me some actual Factorum ships in the Discord that are on the workshop, and I'll just go through and review them. So there's apparently not a Factorum Corvette, and I would like to know what the real Factorum ships are, because we haven't run into them yet on this server. We started at the beginning, we're building up. You're going to see what all we've been building, how much stuff has gotten done. There's also some things I'm going to try and get done while I'm here today. At the same time, uh, I'm going to attempt to do something on the channel to try and acquire more viewership. Don't worry, it's not going to be something absolutely stupid. I'm not going to go outside and eat grass or something like that. What I'm going to do is probably, more than likely, is I'm going to try to do something more in the entertainment area of this, and try to do something with a little bit more, not bang for your buck, more like a bang for time. Okay, it's more like I've got to come up with something that you all would want to sit down, spend your time watching, and watch repetitively. Something y'all would like to binge. I've been coming up with an idea I've been throwing around, and this is probably not going to be a scheduled thing. It's going to be whenever I can get it done, because at this point I don't know how I'm going to get it done. It's going to require me to pull some skills I don't have fully mastered yet. And yeah, that's the issue we're having there. But continuing on, we have been working on the base, to let everyone know. And if we walk outside here now, the actual base itself, there's still the upper area. I've still got to finish this section of the base up. I have so many unfinished projects on this server, it's ridiculous. And we got a bit of fog out here. You can see right now we have a Warhammer 40k Razorback right here with, we've got guns on the side, we've got a gun up top. And this thing was involved in attacking a base. It did actually fairly well, despite the fact it had a screw up going in. Elijah Postel, sup Badger, sup man, how you doing? So this is also the other thing I was mentioning, because if we go over here, you notice we have this nice little bay area. Did I finish up all of them? I bet I did. Yeah, I finished up all of them. So we have this new bay over here. It's got some ideas. We've got drills and stuff laying all over the place, welders and all that crap. But this here is our main welder platform. It's got a slight welding piece up top. We've got a couple of these. I've got to figure out, I think I need to do some inertial dampening on these or whatnot, make them more effective. And then we have our minor welder, which everything's turned off. I can just come over here and just turn on the welding system here. Just listen to how awesome this is. I know some of y'all probably laughing in the comments right now, just having a blast with this. Me and Gomer got to do this. I wanted an alert sound, and then Gomer goes, "What about this?" and turns on the elevator music. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, let's do that." So we got that. We still have to, let's see, projects I have yet to get done. I have to finish this. I have to work on systems over here for the power generation, for the backup power generator unit. I have to put a roof and finish up the rest of our refinery so that we can just start using stuff. We had an accident with the miners. 3 of them got taken down. I think it was because I didn't path them properly. They kind of come into contact with each other, and that became an issue. As far as equipment, we still have the Bobcat. We've been able to move stuff from positions. The Elephant, as we are calling it, we tore it in there, but it didn't. It got to a point where we had a glitch when going after a specific position. This thing glitched out the whole time, but it's despite glitching twice, it's still performed admirably. So I'm very satisfied with it. We have a paver now that just paves things, and we've got the new tracked mods, which I also have a forklift. I have to figure out. I have to program at some point. It's becoming an issue. Elijah Postel, I love the music. Yes, yes. So that's the other thing I'm mentioning now. It's not just me and Gomer in here now. So when we made the assault, we have me, Gomer, Bronzy, or call me Bronzy, as he likes to be known, or the Doubler. We also had Frick. Who else did we have? I know we had Dog Soldier on here, which I believe is Jackdaws. Everybody's name is completely different, and I'm trying to remember who has been here and who has not. Why is that tire all weirded out? Okay, that's a loading issue. So we got that loaded back up here. And we got connectors for it. This is, right now, Bronzy's little vehicle. He wanted a Mad Max looking thing. It looks like they gave it an urban camo look, which is just absolutely awesome. Need to completely work this thing over and make it look really good. We also have a Hemet over here. This got damaged, and I've recently repaired it and put a new system on it. It runs on hydrogen, so I've got to take it over and get a hydrogen lockup for that hydrogen point up there. We've got, I'm not sure, I can't remember what dog called this thing. It's the gray gunship. I can't remember who we had on here. Ethan. Ethan is who is on here. We've also got Ethan from 2 people from the channel when I do the live streams. Also got Dog has been building some crazy stuff. This thing here has rotor blades that actually move, and it is wild because these things are really fast. Like, these are the fastest turning rotor blades I've ever seen. They are all made out of blocks. This is not a mod, though we do have mods on here. It looks like he's added some gunship stuff to this thing. He's making this thing really good. By the way, this thing here has been amazing because he flew this thing in there and just started smoking turrets when me and Bronzy got into a bad position because we were panicking when the tank got a hole in it. This here, I'm not sure who has built it, but it looks amazing. Like I said, we've got some awesome looking builds. This here just needs a nice coat of paint of some type. It's all one color. That's what makes it kind of odd looking. If this is Elijah or Dogs, I'm gonna have to get together with them. Not Elijah. Elijah, you're in the chat right now, and you're messing me up at the moment. I don't know. Frick. I think I invited Elijah, too. I'm not sure. Because I know... Let's see here. Who's in the faction? Who's in the faction? Who's in Red Rock Raiders? I've got Elder Eli. Okay, Evans. Who is Evans? E. Evans. I don't know. We now have enough... Oh, wait, that may be Dog. That's what... Fuck, what is going on here? I am really messed up right now. Oh, well. Well, here we are. Here we are. It's me. Okay, yes. Yeah, the reason why there's so much confusion right now is because y'all saw this. Hang on, let me pull the factions back up again so y'all can see what we're talking here. I believe Elder Eli, I believe that's you, Eli. Or Elijah. Elder is me. Yeah. So this is the problem here because everyone's YouTube names are completely different from their gamer tags. And so there is this mask. If you remember, I was sitting there talking to Dog, and I'm like, "Yeah, where is Eli at? Eli? Eli's in the chat." I'm like, really? I thought that was Evans. And then I'm sitting around. We go around for a bit, and all this nonsense. I'm like, "Oh shit, this is just nuts." So yeah, Bronzy is the doubler on here, and then it's me and Gomer, Kyle. We're the only ones who have the... I'm the only one because I have to keep the channel all that working. I don't know who this is. Eli, whose is the white gunship here? Or the white flyer here? Because I don't see a gun on it. Was it a bomber or a... some type of flight deal or something like that. Cause I see it's very white. It's got a good shape to it. It just needs a really good paint job. Like it needs like I always say, if you're gonna do a ship, you ought to color it like like a main color, a secondary color, and then a detail color. And it needs, I want to say yellow and black, mostly. Yeah, yellow and black, like a detail color, and then a like yellow as its accent color and black as its detail color, and it would just look amazing. This would be one of those things that just like kind of blew your mind when you saw it. Let me throw the lights on. Ooh, wow. Wow, I shouldn't stare directly at that. That is a white right there. It's okay, we don't discriminate. I've said this before on the channel. We don't discriminate against anyone. But yeah, I need to know. That's mine. I'm rearming it. Okay, okay, cool. I can't wait to see what kind of. So we got two gunships here. We got Eli's gunship here, and we got Dog's gunship over here, which is going to be insane. Which his gunship is sporting like a high-tech Hind or something like that. The also the what is it? The Black Hawk is still here. The problem is the Black Hawk is running through some system issues. Last couple times I have jumped into the Black Hawk, it has given me all kinds of hell. Now I'm hoping it will stop because I haven't done any more programming to it just because of that. I've got to do some more work to it. But yeah, and then Dog's over here building us our first actual ship to go to the outside. Some of y'all, if you're in the Discord, you probably have seen this thing. And we can do a quick tour. We can do a quick tour. It's supposed to be a heavy gunship. It was made by Kraz from Captain Jack's server. Okay, that's cool. It's supposed to be a heavy gunship, is what he calls it. But I need an atmospheric fighter. Well, it'll probably do. We're gonna check out Dog's ship right here. Alright, I'm gonna die. So we're gonna hop in here. Dog is just nuts. I'm telling you. The people, it's amazing to me because half the time I do builds and I see other people's builds and I see people in the chat and I see people on the channel and you don't realize how efficiently good people are as builders. Because normally I see stuff and I think about how long it takes me to build it. Dog is significantly a faster builder than I am. He is a faster builder than I am by leaps and bounds. So we've got this nice little airlock section here with a, oh yeah, with a nice little kit here. While I'm at it, I'm going to recharge real fast. Everything. That is nice. I'm going to go here. So we have, what is this? I believe this thing has 3 floors to it. Let's go this way first. We'll head down here. This is like crew quarters and whatnot, and it is a very, very tight, compact ship. This is the one thing that kind of effed me up because when I died, I hit a tree yesterday. Okay, so Eli, you're going to love this. I hit a tree yesterday on the way back. My kid walks up and shows me something, and just for the split second I take my eyes off the screen, I look back, there was a branch just hit me in the head and killed me. Lost all my stuff. It's not coming back. I don't come back in the main base. I come back in here, and I'm like, okay, is this the door? Where's the door? I start looking around like, surely no one built something, no one built a CIC or a room and did not apply some type of deal where we get out. And it took me forever to find this damn door. I've just been stuck in here. I'm like, oh God, how do I get out? Yeah, we got a nice little medical bay in here. We're just pumping air in constantly. And then we have, I believe there's a door script on that. Yes, yes, there we go. Dog thinking of everything. Here's a server room. Server room looks awesome. We've got Whip's weapon salvo, so this thing is going to be launching crazy amounts of firepower. Whip's turret radar. This is basically our, depending on how this thing performs in flight, it is probably going to become our Defiant. And so we've got a contract section here. We've also got a store. I don't know what we're selling. I don't think we have anything to sell at the moment that people can buy. We're going to have to make a bunch of Clan Cola. We also have a, what is this? What is this block? AI defensive combat. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So we can put this thing on defensive mode and it'll fight for itself. We also have Whip's automatic doors. I mean, I've been amazed because I bring people on here and I'm like, because it's a toss-up. Hang on, let me look here. Well, the reason why he's pretty fast builder is his builds are very similar, so it's easy for him to just change a few things around. Yeah, but it's more than that. He welds stuff up almost. It's just also the way he welds crap up, because he welds. I have to use a printer to keep up with him. I don't know if that's my deficiency or what, but he just goes to town welding stuff up, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, we're gonna have to take him up into space and build a station. So we have 2 entry points there. And then let's see. Let's go down, shall we? We'll hop off into here. This is level 2, I believe. Or level 3. We have a kitchen area with seating, which is very nice. And then I believe over here we've got, well, we got a bathroom. And then we've got a toilet, a latrine, another latrine, and shower combo. Yeah, we got enough. We got enough 2 people can take showers. And then I believe the next part is up here. And here we go. So we got a door on each side. We'll check these doors out. This, I believe, is what another thing I was looking for is we've got these beds. And so crew quarters are very tight. You can see he built this thing to be like a cramped little Corvette, and it's working. I love it. I love when my ships are like cramped little Corvettes. I believe the other side mirrors that totally. Yeah. So we have these nice little cramped crew quarters, which are awesome. And then he took advantage of the new blocks. And I was sitting here for the longest time like, how am I going to make these blocks work? I have inspiration now, I can tell you that much. This looks amazing in here. I am loving it. It is bright, it's shiny, and you can see the outside of the ship. We see all the main guns that are shooting. I hope to God some of these don't just accidentally peel our heads off while we're flying. But we got radar scripts. I think each one of these controls a turret. Probably not yet. Probably hasn't been programmed in yet. So yeah, this is like one of the major killers. We call it the Dorito from Hell. We've jokingly called it that. Let me try to get up out of here for a moment. Alright, there we go. And we are currently out, and that's how you get in and out of the Death Dorito. You can see here, we've got this giant assault cannon battery right here, just hurl assault cannon rounds. Then we've got, this is another thing that was interesting. He put these turrets on hinges and locked them. I think that's pretty cool because it makes it look kind of different. We got the parabolic antenna, lots of thrust. I believe it's got 2 jump drives. This thing has a distance it can go. And my only fear is it's not going to be able... I'm hoping it can keep itself off the ground. It's got a nice big fan, everything. We have yet to test fly it. I may record us test flying it. If it is an abysmal failure, we may just strap a booster rocket to it, shoot it up into space, and start us a dadgum space station up there. Which would be the fun part. But, let's see. Today, what am I doing? Number 1, we have got to get these miners back up and running. And I know y'all probably don't like all of the information on the screen I got here, but that's just going to happen. I'm going to have to go through each one of these miners. They've had time to recharge and start putting them wherever they need to go. I need to give them some pullback and then take them off in specific directions and have them do stuff. So first off, we're going to take this one, I believe. And I'm going to go ahead, give it a recorded path. We're going to buzz out here about as far as I have to. Turn, and we're going to go this way. Need to get rid of that marker right over there. It's called drone recovery, but I don't need it no more. And we're going to fly this bad boy up here to this gold area. I may have gone just a little too fast, so we're going to hit that right there just like that. Hopefully that doesn't give me any problems. And we're going to drop right to about here, because I know there's gold here. Okay, back to V. And we're going to drop 1. Oh, no. Don't move too much. We're going to set mining job, and then I've got to turn my... I got to do this every time I get on here. Set the sensor field of range. There we go. And this is probably going to give me issues. But we're going to widen this up as wide as I can, because I want this thing to work here for a bit. And the depth here, I want it to go to 70. I'm going to drop this down about as low as I can. Now I want to check real quick before I get started. I want to see what the level point of this is. There's a bit of an issue on the back, so we're going to give it just a little more height so it's not a big issue. And we're just going to take out this chunk right here. And let's see how this works. Because I want to see how that worked with me going over. Okay. Oh, that's not going to work at all. That's not going to work at all. Stop, you stupid thing. Okay, we're going to have to do this differently. Hang on. We're going to have to go back. We got to go back. Need to turn the lights off in the cabin because the reflection of my lights is actually causing me to not see very well here. Let me check something. What's in this thing? It acts like it's got stuff in it. I'm gonna look down at this so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, this has been the thing. We've lost 3 of them, and I've got to figure out how to put them all back. Get our mining capability back up and running. This is one of the advantages of this type of mining, though, is I don't... Okay, and like that. And so... record set path. Off we go. And then we're going to fly up here like we did a minute ago. Keep flying forward here. Let's pull back here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, we are back at the problem child here. Okay. Do this again. We go down. I should have the mining job. Blah. How did that happen? I just ejected out of the deal. Pushed the wrong button. Set up mining job. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got going here. We're gonna peel down a bit. I'm gonna give this just a bit of a tilt. So we got enough. And 5. There we go. Now let's see what happens here. Now what's going to happen here is this is going to start busting down taking the area. I know there's gold over to the right of the screen, and I know there's gold to the left of the screen. So we're just gonna like hit this area real good, pick it up, move, drop it again. That's gonna be the fun part of this. So I've got to get this mining system back up and running so we can maintain what we're doing. We need magnesium. We need um, we have a cobalt mine somewhere. We've got to mine more cobalt at some point. There we go. And the PAM system should be working perfectly now. By the way, this is the thing that it just impressed Bronzy when he hopped in one of these things and just rode around in it for a bit. It is amazing when you get this thing to working and working properly. And for our viewership that doesn't know what's going on, I am not driving this. Right now I'm eating a slice of Pizza Hut pizza and drinking a Dr. Pepper. This thing is an auto miner. This is not technology that's very far off from what we're dealing with now. Because the way I'm doing this is 2 steps higher than a John Deere tractor is now. Almost all of your American farming equipment that's like high-tech, multi-million-dollar pieces of equipment, they are now self-rowing. Meaning when they do the field rows and stuff out there in the fields, you see those field rows, the farmer a lot of times isn't driving it. If it's a fairly new tractor, he's probably not driving that tractor. What happens is he sets the field row up how it's supposed to work, and he has coordinates on there via computer, which tells that thing how to make the perfect rows. So he puts it right in position, aims it, pushes a button, the tractor accelerates itself and does the proper speed necessary, and it basically cuts the field rows itself like a drone. So this is not very far off from where we are now. We're just 1 or 2 more advancements, and farmers are not going to be running. They're just going to be transporting the farm equipment out there. They're going to turn it on, and the drone's going to go out there and start cutting a field. And they're already cutting the fields themselves. They're already being transported. They're already doing what is necessary. This is just 2 or 3 steps away from that. There we go. Officially, that is 1 drone done. I've got 4 more. Now, what I got to do... Alright, we have silver over there. We are running low on some other stuff. We've got mining spot 1. I've got a magnesium deposit over there. I don't know where any other deposits at. See, we tore into that nickel area over there. We've got gold coming in. I need the cobalt. Where's the cobalt at? Somewhere here. Hold up. I really need to put a bookshelf here that we can put all of our... I think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to apply a bookshelf somewhere in the base. People can walk up to and just start yanking stuff out of. There is... I know Gomer has a whole bunch of data pads in here which have all the coordinates we need for the base, where everything's at. Let me find that here. So this is a very handy thing. Gomer knows how to do this. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. I know it has to do something with some voodoo effery that I know I've been shown how to do it, and it just has not connected because I'm more of an engineering guy than I am anything else. Let's see. Lake ice and iron ore, gold ore, silicone, regret, silver ore, magnesium ore. We don't have any cobalt. Where's the cobalt at? Well, I got 1,000 something grid, so I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. Let's, let me grab this. Actually, let's do this. Create GPS marker. That's all our ore deposits and stuff. This is just a neat way to do it. I need to put a bookshelf in there that we can just start shoving those data pads into so we know where everything's at. Let's see. E-magnesium. Show on HUD. Going to give that a lighter than normal blue because it is magnesium. Where are you at? You're not there. E-magnesium. I want to go check that out first. Okay, so this is fertile ground. We haven't even mined this yet. So, okay. Alright. Alright, cool. I do need to put a bookshelf in and put those data pads in there so we can just keep adding to the library. This is where this is. This is where that is. Okay. Let me... First off, let me get some hydrogen back in the system. Ow. Now, if we're going to space, we'll be using the Magic Mike miner, which is more of a hydrogen-based space miner once we get a hydrogen system built up. Which may require us to do a push with a hydrogen vehicle. Considering that's off back that way, that'll keep this from getting it out of hand. So, let's do this. I'm not recording the path just yet. I want to get this thing kind of righted before we go up there. Alright, lock her in. And then let's see... Alright, and... 5, 1, let's go. And I'm just going to back this guy out really far so he doesn't interfere with anything. We're going to lock onto that magnesium zone there. Zip around our wind turbines, which we don't want to hit those, obviously. That would be really bad. And fly up to the magnesium spot. But yeah, most of your farmers, if you see a farmer in the field and he's got a fairly new piece of equipment, they are not driving that. It is now almost like a drone. Like, it is very much like a drone. They're already doing drone spraying, for those of you that don't know. It is wild. And the thing that bugs me the most is when people say, well, farmers are not that advanced. It's not that difficult to farm. You have no earthly idea how difficult it is to farm something. Let's get this to 10. Because I want a fairly large area. I want to make sure I get everything. 10. And then, I don't know how deep this is. So we're going to err on the side of caution here. And again, I'm going to take this thing down to a depth of 60. Whoops, that was a little too much. We'll do that. And we're almost ready for the job. I want to make sure that we're looking at this properly. Okay, so we're kind of jacked up here. Let's tilt down like so. Zip a little bit forward. And then we're also going to check our side point because I may... There we are. That'll work just perfectly. And number 5. Here we go. We're going to get some more magnesium by digging a hole. So that's 2 of the miners are now working. I've got another 2 that aren't working. And then Dog was wanting me to PAM script the other one, which I'm going to have to sit down and remember how I installed the PAM script. Because the way this is working right now, for those of you that want to know, that are interested, the way this system is working at the moment, I am basically just throwing, just printing out miners and sending them out. So, yeah. Yeah, that's a very good moment. Let's see, we're going to go kind of deep here. She's going to pick back up. It's going to right itself, and then we're going to take off. So yeah, here we go. That's 2 miners down. I got to figure out where the next 2 are going to go. We've got to do some more mining. That's going to require more blank data pads so that we can get the mining positions that we need to get so I can keep these miners up and running. There is another spot out here. I know there's an iron deposit that we desperately need for more iron production. And once I get these miners up and running, I'll feel better about going out and working on more of the base. There's a lot that needs to be done. I need to get the other, how do I say this? I need to get the other landing pad done so that we can land another vehicle on the other side. Which shouldn't take very long. And then I need to put an overwatch area and command, because we don't have a command center yet for the base. And I need to do that at some point. Oh, there's a piece of something down there. Then I am going to need to, let me think here. We're also going to need to start putting stuff in buildings and try to make those look pretty good. All right. There we go. And then I got to upgrade this, add the other units on this side. Just fun things all around. Now let's see. Where is my next target here? What is that? That's landing over there. Mining spot 1. I don't know what's in some of this ice area over here. And we do need that magnesium area back up and running, I think. Because I think there's more... No, it's not that there's magnesium, there's nickel over there. But we need iron at some point. On the flip side, I just realized I am going to need a spot next to the base somehow. I need a really deep hole for a vertical shipyard. Because I would like to make an inset shipyard. That would be a good idea, in my opinion. That would work. I'm going to have to get more of this stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that bookshelf real quick. Because that'll take next to nothing. Let's see. Where would that be at? Where is that? Is it? I think it's here. Oh, why did I do that? Been creative too much. That's the issue. Let's see if I don't have a couch or something unlocked over here. I believe it is the couch. Nope. Well, we're doing this then. Nope, that's not it. Well now, what would it be? Maybe this? Nope, that's not it either. Maybe it's here. No. Wild. It's not there, I know that. It shouldn't be this one. I would think it's not. No, it's not. Huh. That is just wild. No, it's not that one. Am I sure it's not this one? Just seems odd it wouldn't be this. There is a bookshelf one. Where is the bookshelf? No, no. It's in the weapon racks. Are you kidding? Well, they always did say the pen was mightier than the sword. Alright, I guess this is going in a corner somewhere in this building. I'm going to cut this corner out and put it right here. That way we have it. There's a hot mug of coffee and everything else that you need. Then I can start grabbing stuff and putting it. I can grab those data pads, shove them in there, and then we've got a nice little bookshelf for all the where all of our equipment or where all the mining areas are at. Okay. And I might put a sign there or something later, like a hologram that says "Data pads here." Let's go grab the data pads. I don't like them just sitting in there, floating all over the place. We can put them in a storage container somewhere in the base. Make sure we got no more just sitting around in here. Oh yeah, we have Prototech scrap now. It's taking us a bit to get some of this stuff, but eventually we're going to get to a point where we're going to hit these things pretty regularly. There we go. There's all of our equipment here. Let me look at this one. Might get another one started. Right, show that on the HUD. There we are. Where's that at? It's over there. Awesome. Alright. Well, we'll just get a whole nother drone going over there and start running that thing for iron. I think we'll do this drone. That'll be, I think, the most appropriate way to do this. 5. Nope, I didn't turn that on for some reason. 5. Why is that not working? Oh, something's interesting here. What's going on? Let's recompile, run. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Shouldn't be that far away. And I will figure out how deep we gotta go here. Ah, this is our one mine. We've already been mining this pretty good. Let's drop this baby down here. Pretty good. And hit number 5 to stop it. We're going to hit V. I'm going to tell it to set up mining job. I have my little block here. trying to see, the depth is set at 30 meters. Seems like everything got reset since the last time I messed with it. No, that's about what it's supposed to be. No, it's got to be bigger than that. All right, we're going to go down to here, and time. We'll go a little wider. Six, and a depth of 60, because that seems to be on planet where I'm going to get a vast majority of my stuff going. Let's go to here, go to V, make sure we're all even here, and we're not. Let's tilt this up a bit more there. Fly this thing a little bit closer. And then I believe I can hit apply. There we go. And now it's going to dig down kind of deep. You see we got that nice layer of iron right there. We're going to get that. We're also going to get a good layer of ice. So just multiple goodies all around in this statement. Now this thing is working like it's supposed to. We'll get that finished up. And then I've got to do, let's see, I've got that one. I need, let's see, what do I need to do next? Well, we're at a point we're bringing in plenty of iron, manganese, all the other stuff. I guess I could start by building up all of the factory stuff we need inside, as well as a few other things. Finish up our assemblers so we can assemble almost, well, faster than we can mine stuff, basically. And then one of these miners I'm probably going to set on the outside of the base somewhere, building us an internal launch system. Alright, here we go. Okay. So number one, we need more refineries. Let's break them out. We're just going to build them. One. Hold up. Two. Three and four. I need to grind this one down and reset it because I put it too far back. There, and I believe one there, and that's going to basically set up all of our units so that we have everything we need. I also, whoa, wait a minute, that can't be right. Is that right? That's actually a lot closer than I anticipated it to be. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set in a cargo container right here, which I'm going to need to get stuff for. So I may then have access to my cargo container. There, that just is going to help with building. That's all it's there for. Okay. Throw everything in there. And first thing I'm going to do, these just start building. We're going to get this area. What is that doing there? There we go. All right, let's start welding. First, we get the connectors up. Let's see, we'll do one of these next and just start working. Now, you can hear that system just start up. It's about ready to go. It gets going. My plan is to get a few more of these drones going. There we go. We've got another refinery up and running. There we are. There. All the materials are in there now. And what I might do is I'm probably... Let's just start connecting all this stuff, and then I'll weld it all up when I get done. So let's see how to do this the first time. Do that there, and like so. We'll do this one more time over here. Then let's see. Oh, this is going to become an issue real fast. Let's see here. Let me see. No, I can go over one more. Want a nice catwalk system up above this. Just because. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll do. Now I can add some lights to this bad boy and really make it work. Okay, and I don't need a railing there. We need like a half railing. Booyah, right there like that. That way nobody falls off. Really? There. I'll have to add a railing there somewhere, but it'll be fine until I get done. There we are. And let's see. I should have a railing bar here somewhere. Do I not? I guess not. I guess that's where I'm just going to have to install one somewhere. There we go. I know it falls off. That's a big no-no. I have to make sure it does not happen. Safety and OSHA standards to the best that we can make OSHA standards. Need OSHA standards. We're doing the best we can here. It's not perfect. I will state that right now. It's not perfect. But it's as good as it's going to get. There we go. I may have to redo that. Now I can get around this thing. Here we go. We have a nice little staircase section here I can just get down and grab stuff with. Alright, everybody, everything grabbed. We're going back up. I'll have to take out those catwalks and put the one with a railing in. There we go. Getting that built back up. Oh, wow. 8 people watching. Nice. Nice to see all of y'all. Okay, I'll have to put a railing there as well. But this is getting done. There. It's not perfect. I seem to have done this in an odd fashion. But it will work for now. Hold on, I'm getting a call. And unfortunately, folks, with that phone call is the boss man telling me I'm heading back to work. You need to hurry up and head back with me. So.
Fuel critical.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to get off here in just a second. But we're going to try it. We're not done with this area yet. I'm going to have to do more to it. There'll be more done. But we got a good chunk of it working. And then I'm going to have a nice little ceiling over the top. Maybe a glass ceiling. So we can see down in here and see what's going on. And continuously grab everything and get what I need to work. Ah, out of hydrogen. Fortunately, I have steps in here. There we go. That, couple of lights. Probably going to do. We can put some lights in before I go. Number 8. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do these. because that just looks better. Alright, let's head back up here. We're going to weld ourselves up some lights. And I fell off again. And this will be, I believe, the last thing I'll be able to put up. There. Let there be lights. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to head over here, I guess. Loving these new industrial lights. That is easily the best part about this whole contacts update right there is those lights. I love having them. Okay, we're gonna have to pull that in. And that one as well. Let's head on down here. Put a railing on the side here so you don't fly off the handle. And here we go, once more. We're back up here. Build that up. There we go. We got lights inside of this area here. I'm going to have to do some finagling around with some of these catwalks and everything. It looks nice and industrial. I was expecting it to just be like this big, but apparently I went too far this direction. Oh well, that will be fine. Now, with all those up, I'm going to have to put yield modules and speed modules on each one of them so that they work properly. And that's about going to do it, folks. Like I said, this is a big base. If you go back and take a look, I'll just come in here and I'll take the tab off as I put my character down before I head back to work. Unfortunately, doing my job as a wage slave. Oh, I can't do that from here? Oh. That sucks.
Fuel
Well,
critical.
we'll do something else then. We'll head out here, we'll hop inside the Blackhawk, and you guys can see the base from there. See just how big the base has actually gotten. We have a fairly good size one. I would almost say this is bigger than the original base I built on the last live stream we did. And what we have going on is I'm going to have to extend this ramp down here underneath the Dorito, or whatever we're calling it. I can't remember what Dog was going to call this thing. I do like his take on the airlock. I'm going to have to do something similar with the next ship we build. And now we have 3 of our 5 drones are working, and I may build another drone bay on the opposite side so that we can lock that in. Maybe 5 more drones would be nice. Turn that on, let it go to town. But as usual, folks, I'm Badger Wild, and we are, like I said, just building a base. We're going. The plan is to go up there at some point. And we're gonna need we're gonna need to get a platform built and get some cool stuff started. Hopefully we can get that stuff up and running real quick. Also, there will be a video of me using this tank and us using the gunship, Dog's gunship, this tank, and Bronzy will be in that video as well. Bronzy participates greatly. Single-handedly takes on a turret. I don't even get the video of it. I need to get everybody to start videotaping and just send me their videos of everything, their point of view, so I can do jump cuts. between there. But yeah, that's what we're going to be dealing with. Anyway, folks, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.